Hi you guys, I'm Sherry. So I did something really awesome I just want to show you. So I created these 4 little raised beds here. Let me show you how that happened. So I have this composting bin and it's got divisions in it, so it stacks 3 high. So what I did is I took one off of this one and I had 3 other ones elsewhere in the garden. So that's how I was able to create this situation. And it was pretty quick once I got the soil here, but it was kind of like we didn't have to build any beds. They're just all put together like. Just in case you want to know, this composting system is called BioStack, created by Smith and Hawken. I actually got this off the marketplace, but it's a great one. So this raised bed has 2 gypsy peppers that I just planted. That one has got 3 sun gold tomatoes. This one has 5 strawberries. I'm going to add more though. I'm going to get another 6-pack. And this one is more of those sun gold tomatoes and some annual flowers over there. So I want to show you this. This is pretty important. So this is what I'm using for my soil amendment, even though the soil mix I got is full of amendments. But I like to put oyster shell in the planting hole, like half a teaspoon to a teaspoon, and rock dust also half a teaspoon to a teaspoon. And that, so the oyster shell makes it makes whatever you put it on produce more flowers, whether it's an annual, a perennial, a shrub, or a tree. So it causes more fruit production, because flowers, whenever you put calcium, which is what oyster shell is, whenever you put that in a planting hole or around like an existing tree or something like that, just the powder and then water it in, that actually is what creates your fruits on whatever you put it on, because it creates flowers, more flowers, and flowers turn into fruit. Yeah, and the rock dust is full of minerals, so that's providing all the minerals that the plants need. But also another thing to think about is that those minerals go into our bodies when we eat the fruits that we're growing. The fruits, the vegetables, everything. So I don't know how many people know this, but minerals cycle. So like if I put my food scraps in the garden, in the compost in the garden, the remaining nutrients in those food scraps will continue to cycle through the compost system. So when it's completely decomposed and turned into dirt, it has nutrients. It's got vitamins from the peelings of your potatoes, the fruit peelings, whatever you're putting in your food composting system. So just something to know. Okay, so that's the main thing I wanted to show you, is how easy this was to create, and that if you can get your hands on one of those BioStack composting systems by Smith and Hawkins, and I'll probably put a link in there where you can grab that if you want. So I'm going to finish off this video by showing you just a little walk and talk here. So this is, okay, just so you know, my next video is going to be about citrus, because there is a gap between September and March where there's not as much fruit in the garden. So citrus will fill that gap and create year-round fruit for you, just so you know. So look for that video. So this one is an improved Meyer lemon. And it's got a lot of buds right now. I did fertilize it. It's doing pretty good. This one is a bear's lime, which is also considered the bartender's lime. And I don't know how many people know this, but the leaves off of lime can be used to make a tea, which gives you a little lift. It's not caffeine, but it does, like, you know, act like that in some ways. This little plant was given to me by a client. She's the one that taught me about citrus. It's a nagami. And it's a small one. I do have a larger nagami. Kumquat. They're kumquats. And I'll show you that. This is a mandarin, and I have it in a pot. Yeah, citrus do well in a pot. You do need to fertilize them. I think in zone 8 to 10 or 11 they will grow. You can also move them to a sheltered spot if need be. This one is a kefir lime, and it's not fruiting yet. It's putting on new growth. I can see right here new tips coming up, but it also has a very thick rind. And so that's apparently what people use it for, is to create zest for when you're cooking confections and things, and just in dishes you want to add that little lemony taste too. So that is a kefir lime.